Welcome to Ask and Learn.
So here is an engine, some amount of heat which I denote by QH, 1.5 into 10 to the power 4 amount of heat from the reservoir, which is at a temperature of 650 Kelvin. Alright, now in each cycle it rejects heat at a temperature of 290, so that is the temperature of cold reservoir, and that is equal to 290 Kelvin. Now we have the question. Well, again another thing is there. Engine completes 240 cycles in 1 minute. Okay, I will keep that in mind. What is the theoretical maximum power output of your engine in horsepower? So what is the maximum power output of the engine? So first we have to find work that engine does in one cycle. So let us find how much of heat is discarded in the surrounding. So using the proportional relation between heat and temperature, so QH by QC is equal to TH by TC. Now putting in the values of QH, TH and TC, this gives me the heat that is thrown away in the cold reservoir is equal to 6692.3 joules of heat. So this much amount of heat is thrown into the surrounding. So how much work is done in one cycle? So W in one cycle is equal to 1.5 into 10 to the power 4. So remember, this is the heat taken by the surrounding, and this is the heat released by the surrounding, released in the surrounding. So the difference is the work that is done by the engine in one cycle, and that comes out to be 8307.7 joule, right? So this much amount of work is done by the engine in each cycle. Now the question says that it completes 20 to 40 cycles in 1 minute, right? So how many work in 1 minute? So 8307. So this much amount of work was completed in one cycle. So this into 260, this much amount of work is completed in 1 minute, because 1 minute has 260 cycles, right? Sorry, it's 240. I'm sorry about this. It's 240. So how much of work is done in 1 second? So divide this by 60. So that will be 8307.7 into 240 by 60 in 1 second. So how much work is done in 1 second? If you calculate this, you will get 3320.8 joule of work in 1 second. So by the definition of power, work done per unit second is power. So power is equal to simply 33.23 megawatt, right? Sorry, that is kilowatt. Now the question asks us to find the power in horsepower in the unit of horsepower. Now we use the relation between kilowatt and horsepower. 1 kilowatt is equal to 1.34 horsepower. So just substitute, multiply this by 1.34, 0.23 into 1.34 HP. This will give us 44.5 horsepower. So this concludes the solution for this problem. Thank you for watching.